Hey everybody, my name's Landon. I'm starting a YouTube channel for High Desert Homestead. We are going to be building our homestead here in Central Oregon. We have got a high desert landscape with 2.6 acres to work with and very little landscaping that was put in when we bought the place about 2 years ago, maybe 3 years ago now. So if you look behind me, you can see the front half of our property and our driveway coming in. And it's basically just like that anywhere that we haven't done anything to it yet. Just very, very dry, dead desert grass. And if you can see behind me in the skyline, it's very, very smoky. And it's pretty windy out, so I apologize for the audio. I don't have the best iPhone setup right now. I will be improving the audio and video quality here going forward as the YouTube channel progresses and I do updates and hopefully get further along in our adventure together. But for now, I'm going to give you guys a tour with what I got. I figure we might as well get started. This is my doggy Thor right there. He's the Thor baby. Say hi, Thor. Say hi, Thor. He's like, I don't know what you're talking about. And then there's Odin over here. That's my black one, Odin. Odie, hey, say hi. Oh yeah, hi. Oh, say hi. Yeah, hi. Oh yeah, that's my baby. And then there's Jake. He's our little black one down there. That's Jakin. So this is gonna be our little guided tour here of what we've got going on and introduction to the fam. I got the boys, and then I'm married to a beautiful young lady named Stephanie. She's hiding around the property here somewhere. But as you can see, all that smoke and everything, that's what I was talking about a minute ago. I do have severe ADHD, so I apologize for the videos kind of jumping around a little bit, but I will work on that to get better, and also to work on production quality for you guys, you know, editing and making them better that way. But it'll be an adventure. We'll learn together. I'm very open to comments and tips and tricks. I want to know what everybody's thinking, and I want to know how you feel, what you think we should be doing. I'm totally open to input. I love other people's ideas. So I'm going to take you guys out, show you kind of what the plan is here. Right now we have 2 points of getting water off the house directly, and they are frost-free valves because up here in Central Oregon we do get some pretty nasty freezing. So what happens with the frost-free valves is they will drip when they're used for long periods of time, and it just wastes water, and they're off the house, so it soaks into the area around the foundation, and all in all it's just not something we really want to have going on. We want the water closer to the garden and another water spigot out front for the landscaping we've added out there, and I'll show you guys kind of what we got going on up close. But the first project is going to be to start digging in the pipe for the water in the back. Odin, stay on our side of the property. So we've got no equipment right now. I'm going to start with a pickaxe and start doing it by hand, and we have hard pan up here and some pretty rocky ground, so it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm sure you guys will have a lot of laughs as I painstakingly trudge through all this stuff. But our water main is out here in the corner, and that runs diagonally straight over to the house. So we're going to tap into that, hopefully somewhere right around where I am right now, right here, and then run straight back to where that big hole is in the fence. Now back to what I was saying about the audio and the wind. We had like a monsoon style storm come through with a ton of water and rain, and it picked up the garden shed that we originally had. We got a garden shed with my grandma and put it over there, and it picked up the garden shed and threw it almost to our neighbor's big bay windows over here. I was terrified that they were going to go into his house, but it turned and went through the back of my fence there. Plastic fencing sucks, don't buy it. The other hole, which you'll see in a minute, is from the deer's hooves. Hey, dogs! Get my dogs ran over. Come on. Odin, get over here. Here comes the boys. Here comes the boys. So, this pipe's gonna run all the way back here where I'm walking right now. All the way back. It's a good little ways. It's gonna be a lot of fun. See, there's the other hole. that the deer put into the fence with their hooves. And one of them jumped over it and whacked it. And then there's the big hole from the shed taking it out. So yeah, don't buy plastic fencing. We're gonna redo it hopefully with like a rock wall style fencing here eventually, or some metal and wood kind of combination. But that pipe's got to come all the way back here, and then it's got to come past this fence, because we own all the way back to that back fence back there. And then I'm going to tee off of it going this way, come in for where the garden's going to be. Hey, I found the wife. That's Stephanie.
Hi, everybody.
That's the wife. She's going to be working her butt off too, trying to help me get this done. We both work from home full time, so it does let us kind of be here for the place, but both our jobs don't really let us get off of what we're doing during the workday, so kind of limited to breaks and lunches for during the workday. But hopefully, as we get more and more dependent on the homestead and less dependent on grocery stores and capital, we can shift over and work less and do more homesteading and more growing of vegetables for our neighbors. I want to start canning veggies and doing that kind of good stuff and selling some canned goods that are really tasty, local farmers markets and things like that. Odin! Constantly losing the dog. He's learning though, he's a good boy, he comes when he's called. So the garden's gonna be back behind me. I'll take you guys inside the gate here and show you what's going on and show you our spigot set up in the back that needs to be replaced. So I did put up a shade cover back here so that way we had a place to kind of cool off, hopefully process some of the veggies and stuff as it grows, and kind of build out an outdoor kitchen-y area type of deal. And then I did put up some arbors already. I'm going to weld in some more pieces to actually make them arbors, but there's the structure for them, / shade cover supports, multi-purpose. But I want to do a red grape and a green grape. I got one right behind me, and then the one right here. Oh, spigots. I'll take you guys back over here. So this is the whole reason for the first project. Kind of the framework for the homestead is water. So that's what we're dealing with right now. And this one busted this spring. So coming out of the winter, it did what it was supposed to do, and it froze and it broke. And then when I turned it on and started watering first thing this spring, it started leaking inside the house, and nobody was looking in the kitchen at the time. So it did fill up our kitchen pretty good with some water. We were able to towel it all up and everything. We didn't have a shop vac or anything at the time, so it was just kind of like grab anything that will soak up water and just pile it on. And we got it all cleaned up though, and there wasn't too much damage, just a little bit of kind of expanding on the hardwood flooring and some of the trim around the island. But needless to say, they're not really a good thing to be running off of all the time, and they're prone to busting throughout the winter, and then if you use it in the spring, it could leak inside your house. It's more of a, you know, turn the water on to spray the dog down kind of a spigot. It's a residential spigot. So the garden's gonna go out here. We do have 3 pine trees already, and 3 aspens and a maple that we've put in back here. Well, the 3 pine trees were here actually. The previous owners were nice enough to put those in a few years before we bought the place. But the 3 aspens and the maple we put in, along with several other trees from the Arbor Tree Foundation. They hooked us up with some trees, so we put those in. So this is our youngest pine right there. And then we got a bigger one right there. And then another big one right behind me. And the maple is in this little cage over here. I'll take you guys and show you the maple. And I don't know if it's like a get maple syrup from it kind of maple, so we'll find out eventually, but I don't think so. So that'd be cool though. There's our little maple. My mom sent that up from her place in Northern California. She's got kind of a homestead horse ranch going on down there, and that's kind of where I learned most of this. She had me building up the garden areas and doing the horse stuff and everything, and taking care of the livestock out there, and taught me quite a bit. So I hopefully have a little bit of a head start there, and we'll learn as we go together throughout this homesteading journey on 2.6 acres in high desert. It'll be a little bit of a different style setup. Our growing season's a little bit shorter, but we're going to do greenhousing, hopefully an above ground root cellar, keep some stuff through the winter, and some perennial. I want to do a perennial kind of vegetable belt out here somewhere where you just have like a walk-through area that's always growing food, except for during the snowy season. But as soon as spring starts, they'll just automatically start to come back on their own, and with fruit trees and stuff like that. But this area right here that Steph's walking through, we want to be the garden. I'll be standing in the entrance, so obviously that pipe has to come back over here and then spread out for like another spigot over by where my shop hopefully will be at some point. And then, oh, look at the boys playing. Let me see. Oh, look at the boys. That's the main reason we're doing this. We want to take care of the animals. We love animals, and our environment's changing. We want to be able to homestead and take care of ourselves, not be so dependent on the grocery store, not have our neighbors be so dependent on the grocery store. There's not too many people gardening out here around us, so we're hoping we can kind of supply some people with food, eggs, cheese, some stuff like that would be really cool. So watch our channel, you know, don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button, as everybody says, and hopefully we can get a little extra cash flow going maybe from YouTube and boost the High Desert Homestead and get it going a little bit further, a little bit faster. I hope everybody's having a great rest of their day. Stay happy, stay healthy. I've been Landon. That's been Stephanie. Those have been the dogs out there somewhere. And we've been the High Desert Homestead. Bye.
Bye.